No. Okay, let's see. Okay, see, because you can hear me, which means it's not me. Um, I'm trying to reactivate. Say something. Okay. Can you say something?
Ping,
Uh,
pong,
cool,
testing
cool.
once again.
Yeah. Okay.
It was working out good.
I had to restart on this one program, my microphone and my um browser data. That's stupid as crap. No. Well, so we have to start over again. Yay. Um.
Congratulations. Let's talk about EA transactions.
Okay. So EA happened. UFC beta happened this week, and um because surprise surprise it has loot boxes.
I should totally mute the damn stream because I keep on hearing myself in the background.
Sounds like a good idea.
It's really low. I'm also listening to Spotify. I like my jam.
Yeah. So yeah, we have loot boxes, and the black backlash on EA right now after Battlefront. Yeah,
They're
the
turning it into
fall.
freaking Activision with like Black Ops 3 and their damn loot boxes. World War 2. Trying to think of another one. Infinite Warfare. I think those are the only ones with
Yeah,
loot boxes.
yeah. The loot boxes thing might be going away completely. People are not buying this game. Like if you looked at Black Friday, which we didn't cover, BOMBcast happened afterwards. No one bought Battlefront 2 on Black Friday. No one wants the game. People are putting their foot down on this crap. They're not happy over what EA did, and they try to put it in a fighting game, and it's people are still mad at them. They're not going to do this. So we might even see the death of EA altogether, just because of their one mistake. It's pretty
I
crazy.
don't want EA to completely go away. I want it to be, returned back to how it was.
Yes,
Like with sim games, those were pretty good.
EA needs to slow their roll, and go back to what made them popular.
My
Yeah.
guess is why they're actually doing this would be because they're, I guess, running out of money and they have to find a fast way to make money. And, they're taking something from Activision, which they created, and now it's just reverting back onto them. It's a, what would you call it? A collapse.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. Yeah, basically, yeah. Kind of how. Okay, you guys did it successfully. I guess we can just pull this idea in here and we can do it now. Oh crap! Now you guys are noticing it. That's kind of that
What?
kind of thing. Um, on top of this, Disney may be it's looking like Disney's going to pull away Star Wars franchise away from EA altogether and give it to a new company to make new Star Wars games. The only issue to that is does the public that don't really watch gaming, are they going to trust another Star Wars game? And that's the question now,
I
because
feel like
yeah.
no, because EA already ruined it with Battlefront 2.
Yeah, they kind of ruined it with Battlefront 1, and people weren't
With
happy
no
with that.
campaign,
Yeah,
that
so
was the main issue.
they released Battlefront 2, and there's a new issue. It's like, okay, now the public's not going to trust a Star Wars video game. Like, the only Star Wars video game that I'll trust is, if it comes out, is a Lego Star Wars game. Lego Star Wars is amazing. I've never met a single person that doesn't
Yeah,
like Lego Star Wars, to an enjoyable extent. Not,
I did
yeah.
enjoy it. I enjoyed the trilogy
Yeah,
back when I was smaller.
it's not a bad game. They make it. It tells the story right. It has the classic Lego jokes, and
Hmm.
they combine good lightsaber fights with good shooting mechanics. It's a solid game.
Yeah,
So we don't know how Star Wars is going to go do in the gaming front. But at least the new movie is coming out this next Friday, so There's
Wait, it's
that.
this Friday. Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah.
Gotta go check it out. Buy me tickets.
So we'll see how much EA did with Star Wars Battlefront, how much it really did affect hurting the Star Wars brand as a whole, because people actually foresee it, maybe a 10% loss, 5-10% loss, which isn't too much, but it's still a lot of money to Disney. They're not happy with EA. Going on to the next thing that happened is Mega Man had a 30-year anniversary, and Mega Man's back.
I only play Mega
Yeah.
Man 64. I really liked it.
Mega Man's a
I
good
still
series.
play it.
Yeah. Mega Man's a good series, and it died. And we don't really need to talk about Mighty Number 9 because that game was shit. But that happened, and guess what? Capcom is like, you know what? We can't let our last game be Mighty Number 9. So Mega Man 11 is coming out. Maybe 2018, maybe even 2019. I don't think a Mega Man game can take that too long to make. I mean, it's pretty simple. And then they're having the whole Mega Man X collection on all 3 platforms, or I guess 4: the PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. And what was it? The last one, Mega Man. I can't remember the name, but there's another pack that's coming to the Switch, and that's happening in February. So, Mega Man is back. It's kind of, nice to think, an old franchise that died, but was successful, and it's finally coming back.
Isn't Capcom like Resident Evil as well?
Yeah.
That's where it came up. Wow.
Yeah.
They could make two different types of games. Peaceful and then just deadly. I wouldn't even say deadly. More horror. There, that'd be better.
Well, I mean, Capcom, I'm pretty sure I have the right company. They made Castlevania, which...
Castlevania?
Yeah. Pretty sure Capcom made Castlevania. I'm going to look it up right now to make sure. Pretty sure Capcom makes Castlevania. I could be completely wrong, and then I'm sounding like an idiot right now. No, it's Konami. I'm a dumbass. Konami makes Castlevania.
There. Where that? Don't kill me.
But no, Castlevania is a good series. I would love Castlevania to come back. That would be a good series to come back.
What other good series from Capcom? I'm hoping for a remix of Resident Evil 4. That was a pretty good one.
Well,
Resident Evil 6 was pretty bad though.
Actually, there's talk about that coming to the Switch. So that's gonna be nice to see.
Yeah, I remember back on GameCube with Resident Evil 4, you need to have 2 discs. Like once you get to a certain point, you have to switch, which was really annoying.
Well, you can bitch all you want about that, but they were doing that since the PlayStation 1. That even happened to PlayStation 2 with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy takes quite a bit of space. I mean, yeah, I hate switching discs, but I mean,
But still,
if the
it was
game's
an amazing game.
If it's a good game,
was.
it's worth switching a disc over, and that for extra storage.
Well, I'm surprised the game went as far as it did before finally switching discs with that box.
Yeah.
Back then, it was pretty insane of how much one disc could hold, especially with a little tiny disc, GameCube disc.
Yeah, those things can hold quite a bit. I had to grab a pencil.
A pencil. Why the hell do you need a pencil for?
So,
Use your cell phone.
Sony is worried about the Nintendo Switch. They're not really going to make a competitor about it, but they definitely see the threat that it's posing for them. after its sales that's been going on, and the Switch just came out of nowhere. Like it comes out of left field. It comes out in March. What kind of system comes out in March and sells this much? And the Switch, it hasn't even been out a year, and once we get Black Friday sales charts, we're it's looking like it already outsold the Wii U. Like that's how serious the Switch is. And
Yeah,
Sony
I
is
remember when
worried.
I remember when the Switch actually was like out of stock and like it for a couple weeks, like around all the stores,
Yeah.
and it was a huge shortage, and I was really pissed.
Well,
I wanted a goddamn
yeah.
Switch, but I didn't.
The Switch is kind of still in that pickle. I mean, in Japan, it's sold out every week. In the United States, it's slowed down a little bit, but I mean, it sells out.
Not as much as right now.
It does sell out. Every week, every time it gets stocked up, it does sell out within a week. So the Switch is still really in high demand, especially during Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, it's only going to be high demand for limited time as well, if you think about it. Because once everyone has a Switch, then now what are we going to do, aside from just making games?
The biggest
I mean, eventually there will be a capping point.
Yeah. The biggest thing about the Switch, though, is that it doubles up as a handheld. So, there's a good potential for more than just one console per household, that's what scares Sony. So Sony has a separate, on top of this, they have a separate division that's not, Sony, but they're going to be making games for the Switch. So Sony's going to get some of their hands in the market of the Switch. That's how serious it is, which is, great to see. Another company respecting another company's device so much that they will actually willing to be making games. It won't be exclusive like what's that Uncharted or anything like that, but it's still cool to see that a company is going to be making games for another company.
There is something that is an update for Terraria. Sony will be getting the 1.3 console update for Terraria soon, and Xbox, yeah, who cares about them? I mean, it's just for some Terraria lovers that are maybe here, like Toasty. Console 1.3 will eventually come here very soon, in like a couple weeks. It's confirmed that Sony agreed to the certification stuff, so it's only a matter of time. I can't wait for it.
It's kind of not fair that it's only going to come to Sony. It's like it's an update. I care about everyone. Don't leave.
Well, I mean,
some of the gamers behind.
It's not because I don't think it's because they're with Sony. It's more like that they accepted it already, and they're still waiting on word from Microsoft. Oh. That's gonna be my guess.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
Random news update over here that makes no sense whatsoever, but it's got the world going a little crazy. Is Wii games is coming to the Nintendo, or not the Nintendo. Wii games are coming to the Nvidia Shield, but only in China. It's going to be streaming it natively, or it'll have it installed in it natively. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, China hasn't had many games. They just lifted their game ban. So that's going to get Wii games like Mario Galaxy and Twilight Princess is kind of cool. And Nvidia, has the Tegra X2 chip, which is also in the Switch. So maybe GameCube and Wii Virtual Console is coming. It's kind of something to think about because, a lot of people want to play those games on the Switch. Who doesn't want to play Sunshine or Mario Galaxy on the Switch? That'd be really fun to play on the Switch. There's a lot of good GameCube games and Wii games that deserve, another life. And that's what we're kind of hoping for. This is a step in that direction. What do you think about that?
Yep. I mean, I'm excited for it. I mean, I can't really say anything at the time being. You know, I'd rather see it than just
Hear about
try
it?
and
Yeah,
hypothesize on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'd like to see it happen, but it's kind of cool that it is going to a Tegra chip. So, which means it's one step away from being ported to the Switch and being done and over with. And they could, Nintendo could be testing it out on the Nvidia, which is kind of cool to see. Could be a test. We don't know.
yeah.
Next we have
Maybe there will be some people testing,
on
like
top.
you.
Yeah,
You got a high-end
maybe.
computer, don't you?
Yeah, I do actually. um,
Yeah, you still gotta provide me one. Anyways, moving on to the next subject.
yeah, Xenoblade 2 is the best-selling Xenoblade. That is no surprise, to be honest.
I still haven't seen any videos of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay
I
spoiler free.
meant to, but I haven't.
I'm gonna buy the game soon. But but I just have so many other games I'm playing. I mean, I have this.
You got Legend of
lovely game right
Skyrim,
here.
Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker.
Right there. There we go. I have this game right here, and I've only beaten the first level. Like that's all I have. Like I have.
Come
so
on,
many
dude.
games.
You're supposed to be a gamer. You gotta play all day.
And I'd love to play more. I've been playing more ARMS lately, and it's really fun to play ARMS. This weekend they, which I also have this on our list to talk about. ARMS has this little tournament thing going on, kind of like what Splatoon does with Splatfest, and it's actually going pretty well, and a lot of people are showing up, and it's a lot of fun. So any ARMS fans out there should check it out. Now here's the biggest news that happened during the Game Awards, though. Bayonetta 1+2 get a remake for the Switch, and Bayonetta 3 coming out exclusively on Nintendo Switch. That is big. That is really big. That means
why is everything just coming out on the Nintendo Switch? I don't understand why that.
Well,
I mean, they could make more money if they do kind of like go out maybe to the Wii U or Wii as well.
The biggest thing over Bayonetta is because Nintendo revived Bayonetta with Bayonetta 2. They funded to bring that back, and we're assuming that they heavily funded Bayonetta 3 to get it exclusive, and that's why Sega and Platinum made it exclusive onto the Switch, which is kind of crazy, and it's kind of nice. I mean, anyone who has ever played Bayonetta knows that it's a really good game. It's rated M, and yeah, it's nice that
Oh no.
series.
It's not child friendly. Shut down the channel. And for mature.
Yeah. It's kind of cool that a rated M game is exclusive to Nintendo. You don't see that. You don't see that, and it's good to see that that's happening nowadays.
I mean, Halo is just only for Xbox, well, Microsoft.
Yeah. The biggest thing.
I mean, I'm making.
Oh yeah. Why? Well, the biggest thing why Nintendo gets away with it so well is because they have so many exclusives that it's okay that they do it. You already have to buy a Nintendo console to play Mario, to play your Zelda, Pikmin, Smash Brothers.
Just imagine you're gonna have to pay extra because net neutrality.
Yes, we will get to that part later because we have 4 days until neutrality ends, or they review
It's almost
it.
here.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. See you later.
We're all gonna die.
See you later, Eli. My phone.
See ya, Eli. Glad that you could stay here as long as you can. Much appreciated.
So, if anyone watched either the PlayStation Experience or the Game Awards, everyone knows that Kojima, the original voice actor of Solid Snake, or not voice actor, but the original Metal Gear Solid guy, he's making a new game called Death Stranding. Well, we've heard so much about it. We've seen so many trailers about it. Where's the gameplay? I mean, we still haven't seen any gameplay. People are saying that it's like, is it even a game? Is it just a movie? Because that's all we see nowadays. So, I mean, it's not much to talk about, but it's like, come on, if you're going to announce a game, stop showing us trailers. Just show us a little bit of gameplay to give us, an idea of what it's like to play.
All trailers are movie based for a reason. It gets us all hyped up, and then in the end, half the time, oh, this game isn't fun like in that trailer.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why people are getting
sometimes
mad.
It's more of people putting false stuff into the trailer. I'm trying to think of a good example for this. I can't remember what it was. I think it was maybe some Halo game, like you were able to do something and you couldn't do it in the actual game.
Halo 3 was that way. I can't
remember.
Halo 3.
Halo 3?
Halo 3 got that
hardcore. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the trailer. I just play the games.
Yeah, that's why I stay away from trailers, because, that's why I like Nintendo trailers, because they really focus on the
Okay, Breath of the Wild. That was a good trailer. That was a good trailer.
Breath of the Wild is an exception, because they didn't really show much gameplay, but they showed the environment of the world, which, still gave you that sense of, okay, so this is what it looks like. It's not fake. I mean, it's showing you this is where you're actually going to be able to go to. So, there's a difference.
This is a huge map. You don't get very many loading screens, aside from going into shrines.
Yeah.
But you don't have to load into like separate areas like Lost Woods or towns.
Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah. What does Game Awards mean? It's we're actually gonna go right into that. So if you could hold on, Artie. We're gonna pull up the list. This is unknown, kind of. We're gonna start with the unknown one, but because it's kind of hard to say, to trust the site.
Well, I mean, how about we have them kind of like vote a little bit as well. We give off their nominees, and then we'll tell them at the end before we tell them the game of the year. Maybe that would help.
Yeah, we can talk about the game of the year right here. So we have
No, I'm not saying the game of the year. I'm talking about you tell them the unknown. Have them like vote on what their opinion.
Okay.
We go through until the game of the year, and then tell them.
Okay.
And then the game of the year.
So we are going to give you the nominees for this, and we're going to ask you guys if you guys can vote yourself. Who do you think is going to be the winner for best co-op game, a multiplayer game? We have PUBG.
No.
Co-op. It's multiplayer, not co-op. But we have PUBG, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, Fortnite, Call of Duty World War II, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Destiny 2. Please say your votes in the comments, and we'll get to it eventually. Here we go.
That's my vote. So let's start with the best Chinese game. How do you pronounce that?
1 second. I'm gonna post it in the comments so that people can see. And okay, so please make your vote, and I would say for myself, that's what I would vote. Okay, there we go.
Never found.
Already, that's not okay.
I don't see that up there. Wait, let me look. Nope, I don't see it.
Okay, here we go. So we're going from the bottom up with the best. This is the best Chinese game, which I have no idea what this game is, but it's kind of cool that this exists as a category. It's JX3 HD. Don't ask me what the fuck that is, but yay, JX3 HD, you deserve a hand. Yeah. Best.
Woo, Chinese games. I don't care about Chinese games. What?
Best debut indie game. Which is surprise, surprise,
I thought that
Cuphead.
was always pronounced D-bot.
Yes,
That
Cuphead
is
deserves
not
it.
surprising at all. Cuphead was.
No, I said it's not surprising.
I've
It
seen so
deserves
many
it.
people rage over that. Oh,
No, it
Cuphead.
deserves it.
It looks very rage like.
Cuphead actually
People
got a
always failing or
for a brand new game.
I
Cuphead
think they
actually
got
got a
another.
couple. Yeah, they got 3 of these actually. So we're gonna see a couple Cuphead.
Oh, third, yeah.
Best
Oh, yep.
esports
I
team is
see
Cloud9.
two.
Which if you watch esports, you definitely know them.
I
Best
don't know
esports
Cloud9.
player is actually Lee Sing Hayako or Hayiko. Hayik. Okay, it says Faker right
Lee
next to him.
Sang Hayao Baker. I guess that's how he's gonna go by Baker.
I think he goes by
Like
Faker.
how I go by DP.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like how we go by. You're Ushma, I'm DP.
Yeah.
That's how we go by.
The best esports game, which I guess so. I wouldn't really call this a best esports game. I feel like other games deserve it, but it's Overwatch.
Yeah.
Overwatch is a good game, but I wouldn't really call
Overwatch
it the best
is a good
esports.
game.
Yeah, it's a good game. I'd consider other sorts much bigger in esports. I would definitely League of Legends is much bigger, and it's
I
debatable
wouldn't.
that's better.
I never played Overwatch, so I can't really say. And I didn't like League of Legends, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not a big League of Legends fan. It's just by the size. And then there's other games that could do esports really well too. Like Nintendo's trying to push ARMS and Splatoon. So I would definitely play Splatoon over as an esport. That would be so much fun. What do you guys think in the comments? Would you play
Trending
Splatoon?
gamer. Oh.
Yeah, you can go with that one. I'll let you get the next
Trending gamer. Guy BM. Dr. Disrespect. What does that really mean? Trending gamer, like a specific gamer, or
I'm thinking on
what?
Twitch.
I'm
A guy that's
Twitch.
trending on Twitch.
I feel like it would be either two people or it's their name and then their Twitch name.
That's what I'm thinking. I think his name is Guy BM, and Dr. Disrespect is what he goes by on Twitch.
You know who my favorite YouTuber is?
What?
Dirty Frank or Filthy Frank, the pink guy.
Yeah.
I totally share a song right now, but it's very bad though. I'm still gonna load it up though. But who wouldn't want to listen to it? Have you heard STFU?
No.
Okay, anyways. Best student game. I am gonna guess some students made that.
Yes, at a college. It was North
Which,
Carolina.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
And that is Level Squared? I never heard of that.
I haven't heard of it. I watched gameplay of it though. If you've ever played Mario, which is Mario Portal, it kind of reminded me a lot about that. Like I know it's a different game, but it looks like they ran on this same type of engine, which is kind of cool. I mean, I know it makes neither of those are actually related in any way. So, yeah. Are you?
Yeah, best independent game. Oh, here we are to Cuphead. What were you saying?
Oh, I read the next one. They actually added the McDonald's jingle too. So I'm not surprised too about the.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you see it too.
I don't. Oh, McCafe. Okay. Now I see. I was thinking McCafe as in like your thing for your computer to check viruses and such. That's what I was thinking of at first. And then I seen that like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. And then I thought McDonald's. Oh, cafe. Okay.
So yeah, best independent game is Cuphead. That's pretty cool. I'm glad.
What does it mean by
deserves
independent
it.
game?
As
in like single player game.
Either it's a single player game or a I would say it's either single player or small studios make it. But
Okay, well, going off with single player, it was really funny how Bethesda were making a little thing. It was like you gotta save single player games, and like it was showing people that were like heart rest, well, they were crying because there was no single player games, and then it was only multiplayer games now. It was kind of funny, but I mean, they Bethesda had a huge sale on everything, single player games, Fallout 4, Skyrim. Um, I don't know any others at the time. It was all their single player games just like half off,
Yeah,
50%
yeah.
off. That's insane.
Single players need to stay around. It's like the only game system, the only company that makes single player games, and people actually will go out and buy, seems to be Nintendo nowadays. So I mean, if you're gonna make a
Is
single player
there
game, it might
it,
be an idea to look into making a Nintendo exclusive kind of deal there, because people that
I
would,
mean,
yeah.
wouldn't Breath of the Wild be a single player?
Yes, same with Mario Odyssey. I mean, and Mario plus Rabbids. I mean, you go to
That's
Nintendo
co-op.
for
That's
you go to
co-op. That's not single player.
for what game?
Could be co-op.
Well, Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
It can be, but it's a single player game. I mean, if you played it, you would know. Yeah, it's much better by yourself. It's kind of fun to play with a friend, but it's definitely better by yourself. And yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
it's a good game. Um, good gaming system to play single player games. So maybe that's where companies will look to play. Make single players. I mean, will you ever play another Metroid game that's multiplayer? I mean, do we need to talk about Federation Force and what happened there? Yeah. Anyways, let's go on to the next one, which is the most anticipated game, which would be The Last of Us Part 2. Um, I feel like that's kind of cheating because it's just a part 2 of multiple part series. Like, obviously it's going to be anticipated.
Yeah.
It's like saying that the Breath of the Wild DLC was most anticipated.
I feel like it would have definitely been maybe season 3 of The Walking Dead, Telltale. I definitely say that. I mean, season 3, we were all waiting for it. Well, I was one of the people,
Yeah.
along with a few others. Like, I wanted to know what the hell is gonna be going on in the next episode.
Well,
Well, that could just be me.
The beginning of the year, the most anticipated game for me, I would say, would definitely be Final Fantasy VII, the
That's
remake.
a while.
But guess what?
Oh.
Final Fantasy VII hasn't even come out yet. Like, I don't even think that game is ever going to come out anymore.
Yay. Oh.
So I'll let
It's
you go
okay.
with the next one.
Don't worry. The battle best. What? That doesn't make sense.
Just
battle
read,
best.
Just read the next one. Just read what's right next to it.
Best sports racing games. There.
There you go.
Forza Motorsport 7. That doesn't make freaking sense.
Yeah.
Best battle sports racing game. That would sound a bit better.
The word battle.
Best strategy game. No, it just doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, just remove the battle.
Best strategy game. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom? Never heard of that.
Mario
I'm
plus
sorry.
Rabbids?
Don't attack me. Yeah.
I actually haven't streamed that game. I do have the game. I might even have it right here. I don't. That's a really good game. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's got a good. It's a really good RTS. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a really good game. Best family game. Which, surprise, surprise, who the fuck wouldn't say Mario is the best family game? Super Mario Odyssey.
So, I don't understand how it's a good family game. Maybe, well how I'm thinking of best family game is you're playing with your family, co-op. But it's not maybe the best co-op game, or I don't know how it works in Super Mario Odyssey.
It's not the best
but maybe
game.
it's more child-friendly, family-friendly.
Yeah,
that's how I'm seeing it as how it won.
Yeah, I would say it's a good child friendly. I mean, if you're playing it on the TV screen, the other family will sit down and want to watch, kind of deal. Like, oh, that's a really cool. How are you doing that?
That's how I'm seeing it.
That's how I see how this category is. Best fighting game,
Yep.
Injustice 2. I haven't actually played the game, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I wouldn't say that it doesn't deserve it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I have no idea what Injustice 2 is either. But sure, it's the best fighting game apparently, judged by everyone else.
It's a superhero fighting game, basically.
Yeah, I don't like it then. I hate
Like
hate fighting games in general. If that's all you do, like Mortal Kombat.
It's kind of like that, but with superheroes. Like Superman. They released Ninja Turtles into it for some reason, which is kind of
why?
Cool.
Why? Are they even
popular.
Considered?
Yeah, they're
okay.
They're considered just because they're popular. I mean, you would never see Raphael beating up Superman, but who cares?
So, just a interesting thing about the Ninja Turtles. There we go. They are named after some famous painters. If you did not know that.
The more you know.
Yeah, I've realized that in my art class. I can't. One of them is Michelangelo, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the original ones. Then there's Raphael, and I can't remember the other two though.
Donatello, and let's see, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and what's the last one? Let's see. I have the red one. I have the
Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, Leonardo. There we go. I was missing the blue one.
I love just how Leonardo da Vinci sounds. Da Vinci, it just rolls off the tongue well on mine.
There we go.
Best RPG, Persona 5.
I wouldn't. I'm not surprised.
Nah, I don't know what Persona 5 is.
You got to catch up to the days of RPGs.
Yes, I know. I like to stick back to the old games. Okay, gotta stick back with how it all started. Playing the first Legend of Zelda, that is terrible. I mean, it's not a terrible game. It's just really hard to play, and how I play.
Oh yeah.
It's very different mechanics. I couldn't get past the first temple.
I would say, this year, if I would pick the best RPG this year, for me personally, oh boy, what would I pick? Final Fantasy 15 came out last year, didn't it?
Hell if I know. I haven't been in the Final Fantasy fan club. As far as I know, it's pretty harsh. Or was that the other thing? With Della. Oh God.
Oh boy.
I already forgot what it was, but I'm glad that it's not here. Well, what she always says, about her thing.
Mm-hmm.
The best action adventure game. I wonder what that could be. Breath of the Wild. I could see that definitely. Adventure and action.
Yeah.
There's a lot of place to explore. You have to walk around. You don't start off with like a horse to go to. You have to run around. You could get the glider, and you can kind of glide around.
Yeah, it's my only issue I have with Breath of the Wild, really, is that when you replay the game, it's like, just give me the freaking glider. I want to hurry up and glide. I don't want to have to be forced to do these first three things right here. I want to give in the choice, but I mean, that's just for replay value. I mean, it's still a good game. You still have a lot of fun. But
I feel like that they could make it where you could skip it. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's
make that tutorial only. Hey, you want to play the tutorial? Boom.
Yeah, ask you, have you played this game already? You could be like, yes or no. And if you hit yes, then it'll just assume that you've already beat those 3 shrines. And it'll give you that stuff and start you out right there. Kind of like, do you want to experience the beginning part of the story again or not? Because it's a very slow start. I'm not lying. It's a very, very slow start.
I have played the beginning. So how would it exactly start out? You would have to find the old man, and then find the glider, instead of just giving it directly handed to you, right at the beginning. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be right. I mean, you would still maybe climb up to the Temple of Time,
Well, I would say,
like there's a voice coming from there.
yeah, I would say that you talk to the old man and he asks you if you played this game before. If you've already done the tutorial before, and then if you
Yeah.
say yes, you've done it before, then the game will just teleport you straight to the top of the tower and give you the 3 orbs, and just automatically assume that you've already done all that stuff. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you won't get any extra equipment for it, so you lose a little bit for it for saying
Nah,
yes.
it's not
But
very much equipment though, anyway,
yes,
in my
but it
opinion.
saves you a lot of time. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So because on the way there you can pick a lot of things, a lot of plants, which can really help you out. So I mean, you lose a lot, but you also gain a lot in time. Like
Yeah.
you think about it, I feel like they should improvise and implement a way into skipping the tutorial part. It'd be kind of cool.
That'd be real nice. Well, best action game. Wait, what? Wait, didn't we just say what the best action game was? Wolfenstein
Action.
2, the new Colossus.
That was the best action adventure game. This is the best action game. It's kind
I
of.
mean, it's best action adventure. I still see. They shouldn't just
Oh,
like it.
I lost
Give
you.
it.
I stretched my arms.
Oh no.
There we go. We're good. You're back.
Woo! Well, I mean, maybe just best action adventure game for Breath of the Wild, but you can't just have another best action game.
I would call it best adventure
Yeah.
game and then best action game.
Yes,
But
that's how I have it. That'd be
but
better.
oh well. Oh well. It's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah,
Uh,
Wolfenstein 2. I want it. I'm not really a Wolfenstein fan. Like I'm not big into the shooter genre where I'd go out there and play a lot of different kinds of it. But it's nice to see,
mhm.
Wolfenstein win. It's nice to see.
Yeah. Best VR game. This is no surprise at all. I've seen some people play the VR of this Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. The
Yeah.
game without VR is pretty damn insane as well. I even jumped when I'm just watching a freaking video of it. It still gives off the same feeling, but maybe not as much, but it still gives that scary
Yeah.
feeling. Or I'm just that jumpy.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 definitely deserved it, and I would definitely say the second place one would go to Skyrim, because people say that game, as old as it is, once you put the headset on, it feels like you're actually in the world. And that's something big. When you're in a VR game, you want to feel like you're in the world, not like it's separate from you. So it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I mean, imagine playing Resident Evil 7 without playing the game at all before in
Yeah.
VR. Then you'd be totally surprised at what's gonna happen. Like, oh god, oh he's coming after me, bro. you know,
Yeah.
with just a controller, just move away. It's
Unfortunately for VR,
feels less.
unfortunately for VR, I would never play a horror game in VR, because when I play a VR game, I would actually want to live in that world.
Have you been in the elevator, that VR
Yeah.
game?
No.
I've
No.
seen some. Well, it's like you have to press these certain buttons for the elevator to go into a new dimension at the top. And let's just say you don't know what's gonna happen up there. The guy tried doing it, but he just couldn't because he was too scared. And I understand. It was pretty scary.
Let's go with the next one, the best handheld game, which I'm not surprised. Metroid: Samus Returns. Here we go. Metroid came back, and it got an award. I mean, that's great. It's great to see a game series that's dead come back and actually win an award. That's showing Nintendo, yes, we want Metroid.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
Yeah, it's a
an old game, maybe. Well, that's a new game, right? It's not like a remake of
Well,
previous game.
it is a remake from the Game Boy, the black and white Game Boy game. It's a major remake, complete
Okay.
overhaul. Yeah.
All right.
So I would even go as far as and call it its own game, just because it changed so much.
All right.
Um.
And the
Yeah.
best mobile game, I never played Monument Valley 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't play mobile games, so I don't know. I
I
have nothing to
mean,
say to this.
I play Clash of Clans, and it's a very pay to win, but that's basically the only mobile game I actually played. The
Well,
best ongoing game, oh, what were you saying?
I wanted to pull this game up and see. Monument Valley 2, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Monument Valley 2, it's a $5 game, and it has 4 stars. So,
How
I
many
mean,
people
let's see.
actually reviewed it?
It won't. Oh, there we go. Now it's got a 4.1 out of 5 with 1,747 ratings.
That's not very many ratings, then,
Yeah,
to
not
be
many.
honest.
I wouldn't say that this deserves the winning spot. But okay, whatever.
Hey, you may as well just put Candy Crush on there. Call it good.
That's
I mean,
actually
they had it.
happened.
They
That has
really.
happened. Yeah, yeah. We don't
It's
want
so
that again.
freaking terrible. It's just remakes of it. The same concept, but just like, oh look, it's Candy Crush Soda Saga. Like really.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We don't need that
You know.
anymore.
No, we don't.
Let's keep Candy Crush out of there.
Yep. The best ongoing
Yeah.
game, Overwatch, which not very surprised. I always see more, stuff being added to it, like new characters you could play.
Yes, definitely. If there was a category for best or longest ongoing game, though, oh boy, that would have to go to RuneScape.
I like RuneScape.
RuneScape has not died. I mean, I wouldn't call it the best game for sure, but my lord, that game is still going. It's crazy. Let's see. Let me see if let me double check and make sure it's still going.
Hello, Grace. Welcome to the stream. And person, Soda Saga and Candy Crush, they're the same freaking thing.
Yeah,
There's no difference.
RuneScape is still going.
Nice.
That's
so
crazy.
RuneScape 4 is coming out soon. I think that's the newest one, or 5. I lost track.
Pokemon Sun and Moon, yes. Let's go to the next one, which is Games for Impact, which I'm assuming that this is the most impactful game. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, which I've never played. So
Neither have I.
in fact, I haven't heard of it. So I guess we just go to the next one, which is Best Performance, which is also the same game. And I'm sorry. It's actually the person that what was it? Voiced Senua, which is Melina Wergens, which again I have never played the game, so I can't comment on it. And the same thing goes for audio design. It's the same game, so they got 3 awards, and it's a game I've never even played. So,
Yep, man, no,
Yay.
we have to find new games to play.
I know. Clearly,
Best
this game is something.
score / music. I wonder what that means. Near Automata.
Score is the same thing as music.
Okay.
So it's the best, kind of song. Would you listen to the album separate from the game? Kind of like you would do that definitely for Mario games, kind of thing, or Zelda games.
Zelda for sure as well.
Yeah,
I like hearing
So-
Zelda remakes. It's pretty cool.
I've never played Nier, but apparently it has good music. So, it's good to
Best
say.
art direction, Cuphead. I feel like it's more cartoonish for that, but a lot of people like it.
It's hand drawn. That's the thing. I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they took a lot of time. It's not just animations. It's classic 1920s hand-drawn cartoons. That's why it definitely deserves it. They put a lot of time into that game. I would say
less than a year or so.
Yeah, it's a good game. I've never played it, but I've seen the gameplay. It definitely deserves everything.
Best narrative. What Remains of Edith Finch. That last name sounds familiar. Finch. From a book. Don't Kill a Mockingbird. Do you know that book?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a school requirement for everyone. So everyone.
I never heard of that.
Been in
but I like the book overall.
Best game direction, which is also the same game as the game of the year, which is Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Why'd you say that was the game of the year? You ruined it for everyone.
No, I didn't. I didn't ruin it.
You ruined it. You said the best game direction, also the game of the year. You just said that. You ruined the game of the year.
Well, they're right next to each other. That way, I don't have to say. We don't have to say it again.
But then, where's the fun of that? You have to have the suspense. And the game of the year is. My gosh, you ruined the suspense I was gonna build.
Okay.
Ruined it.
Sorry. Just so you guys don't know, I'm gonna repost it. Pick what game you think won the best multiplayer game. There are all the nominees that were for it. So, yeah, Breath of the Wild, great game. It deserves all the praise it's been getting.
Yes, it really does. Mainly for the adventure, but then there's new DLC being added in as well, which I would say is pretty good so far. The only thing I don't like about the second DLC, that came out after the Game Awards, is the bike. I'm not sure if you know about that.
I've seen people iffy about the bike. And
I feel like it's out of its time zone, in the Legend of Zelda.
I would say the only reason why they added it is because to tie it into Mario Kart. Like, people were questioning, why is Link in Mario Kart and why is he driving a motorcycle? Well, now you see why, because it actually makes sense now. So that's what I'm assuming. So, they're trying to tie it in with Mario Kart. Which makes sense.
I still feel like the motorcycle is out of its time zone still.
Oh, definitely.
That's just my opinion.
Definitely. But
I mean, if you see the Divine Beasts, they are kind of like out of their time zone as well, but it starts to make sense if you put all the pieces together.
Yeah, when you put the pieces together, it does. You kind of wonder though, why isn't there more vehicles than just one motorcycle? But whatever. There should be a lot of vehicles everywhere with that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, with the Divine Beast, that's his own little Divine Beast. Then that's how people would look at it.
Yes. So yeah, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, and I'm glad that they tied it in that makes sense with Mario Kart. Like, Nintendo's, really think about all of their franchises and making things make sense, which further cements and further puts it in that Legend of Zelda, the Hyrule Kingdom, I would call it the Hyrule Kingdom, quotes, is linked to Mushroom Kingdom. So that's kind of cool. Saying that they're in the same world. If Mario wants to go visit Link, I guess he can. I don't know why he would, but yay.
No, I mean, I'd like to see that, like, when the two finally meet each other. That'd be pretty interesting. Have some quests.
Yeah. Well, the show...
Wait.
The Zelda timeline, because you see the Zelda timeline, that means that, Mario only has one timeline. Like, there's not multiple incarnations of Mario, so it's kind of cool to see what universe does Mario coexist with Link. So
okay, yeah. So I just made up a pretty good story, I think, for when Super Mario. Well, no, not Super Mario. Mario and Link gets together. So Peach is gone, and Bowser got some. Ganondorf got Zelda. So they unite as one to defeat both of them. It's like it could be like a 2-player game, or you switch characters like in Resident Evil 5 type deal. I'm not sure if you played that before.
Look at you. You just stole the plot for some space emissary on Smash Brothers Brawl.
God damn it!
That's kind of
Hey,
what
at least I
happens.
tried.
That's kind
I
of what
tried.
happens. Ganondorf, let's see, it was Ganondorf and Bowser. Yeah, there's a lot of. I wouldn't call that a good game though, because their game styles are just way too different. And I wouldn't
Well,
see
I mean, I wouldn't see it
I
as a good
wouldn't
game.
see Bowser and Ganondorf ever teaming up.
I mean, they're both evil compared to, I guess, the game structure. But
Well, well,
what?
Ganondorf is evil. I would say Bowser is just I wouldn't call Bowser evil. I would more call him, let's see, selfish. He cares more about himself.
Yeah. I mean, Ganon, all he wants is just power. The
Yeah,
power of the Triforce.
and Bowser just wants love with Peach. Oh, I
I
just
don't
boiled.
understand why Mario just won't accept it. He's not the one.
See, even Jeff says that's 100% Brawl. Yeah,
Person like you know anything.
that's definitely the subspace emissary of Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
I
So
never played it, so I wouldn't have known.
here we go, the winner of the best multiplayer game, which is kind of um,
I
eh.
see it as kind of surprising.
PUBG won, yay! I wouldn't say PUBG deserves a win on any of these categories, to be honest.
Because it's still in beta.
He is still in beta, but okay, whatever. I
I
guess that
mean,
works.
it's what the people wanted, okay?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they definitely wanted PUBG to win something. But
Yep, and person, I'm sorry, but your Call of Duty just went down.
yeah,
How do you feel? How do you feel? Yeah,
another
your
game,
Call of Duty definitely wouldn't deserve it.
another
No,
game
never.
that was there that, if you noticed, it was nominated for Game of the Year. Well, guess what? It didn't win a single award. So, Grim Bomb over here, we give Horizon Zero Dawn the Nice Try Award. You deserve it. Good job, Horizon Zero Dawn. You got second place on everything.
Slow clap. Very sarcastic.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
no. Well, I mean, it's only one story. Like, you defeat, I guess, robotic dinosaurs. It mixes two ideas I don't think would go well together.
It's a good game. It's got good gameplay. It's just, sorry, but you're not as good as all these. You don't do this better than other games that were in the same category. Because it was in a lot of categories, but there was just another game that did it better.
It had a good story though.
That's how it lost. Unfortunately.
They just had to try harder. Those losers.
and to think about it, it came out at the same time as Breath of the Wild, and you kind of could already guess that it was going to lose just for the fact that the news was crazy over Breath of the Wild, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, Horizon's good over here, but Breath of the Wild's just better." So I mean, you could already know that it wasn't going to
Well,
win.
it was
anything.
because Breath of the Wild already hooked into everyone else, and then it was just, well, they came out during this time. I didn't know because I was playing Breath of the Wild the whole time.
So, with Zelda winning Game of the Year, it shows that Nintendo is serious, and
Nintendo is stepping it up. Or
yes, yeah,
Legend of Zelda is. Well, Legend of Zelda finally made a new change. I want to talk about that.
yeah.
We don't have a hey, listen from Navi or Minna. Well, to be honest,
Yeah, no more hand
Twilight
holding.
Princess was more.
Yeah, there's no more hand holding. That's
It's
the
like,
biggest thing.
well, I mean, there are some hand holding with the quest,
Yeah,
but you don't have to. You don't have to do the quest. You could go straight to the boss if you really want to die. It's possible to defeat him somehow.
1 second, Jeff, your batteries are low. You must change your batteries in the Wii remote. Your batteries are low. Please change the batteries. Your batteries are low. Trust me, I understand how annoying Fi is, or Fee, whatever. She's the most annoying fucking bitch in the world.
Fee?
Yeah,
Who?
from Skyward Sword. That's your helper in Skyward
Never
Sword.
played it.
Oh my
What?
god, if your batteries are low, she won't shut the fuck up. Stupid freaking Master Sword, shut up.
Oh, okay.
Your batteries are depleting. Who cares? She's still annoying. She deserves to die. I don't like her.
That is
Worst.
rude. If you wish for that person to die, then I may as well die with it. Yep, I'm doing it.
Well,
No, but
I guess if we kill 5, we kill the Master Sword. Oops.
yeah. See? That poor
Oops.
Master Sword.
We killed the Master
Killed
Sword. Ushma just wished the Master
One.
Sword to die. No more Zelda games. Ganondorf wins. Oops.
Great.
So yeah.
Well, time
Nintendo
to the
Series.
use of Big Ganon Sword. I already forgot the name of it.
So yeah, Nintendo's serious now, and companies are saying that, and you know we're getting even more third parties next year. But let's talk about a third party game that did come out this year. After all these fun Game Awards things, a third party game came out of the blue, and it's called WWE 2K17.
Don't know it. I know it's a wrestling game, and I hate wrestling games.
The game released on the Switch, and it is a broken mess. You're
A
lucky to
broken
get
mess.
yeah, you're lucky to get 10 frames a second on it. And that's
It shows you that they
bad.
weren't testing
It shows
the
you
game at all.
that they just shoved the game out there.
Wait.
Incomplete.
I have something
people
really
are
good
mad.
to add into that as well. Let's talk about Windows 10. You know, with their updates, just send it out, and if it doesn't work, oh well.
Yeah, that's about how it is. Oh well, it's not done
Oh,
yet.
iOS also happened with that as well. Have you heard? You know, they sent updates, and then like something happened, and you know they had to push new updates to fix those updates.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't use those kind of phones. I use Android. You losers, switch.
Yeah, I was gonna get WWE, Jeff, but as soon as I saw the reviews, I mean, IGN gave the Switch version a 3 out of 10, a 3, and that's being generous. That's just saying that you know it functions as a freaking wrestling game, but like seriously, it deserves a 1 or a 2 out of 10. That game is so
IGN
broken.
is pretty reliable. I like IGN. They are pretty truthful.
Yeah, that game is a broken mess, and it's disappointing because I would love to play. You know, if I was gonna play WWE game and make my own character and make my own moveset and stuff like that, be great.
What WWE is some wrestling thing. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's wrestling. It's just World Wrestling Entertainment. It's that's all it is.
Something that nobody cares about. I mean, I don't care about. Sorry.
Way
Because
too
apparently
many,
a person likes to.
much more people care about it than you think. A lot of people care about wrestling. Let's go with the next one, which would be actually the last one. Or actually, no. Battlefront 2. We talked about EA a while ago. We're back at Battlefront 2.
We talk about how bad they were.
Yeah,
I think we ranted a little bit.
They're in trouble. They are in trouble. So, it's kind of looking like they have their backs in the corner and they don't know what to do. They got rid of the loot boxes and they are 58% down from sales of Battlefront 1. That is a lot. That this game is in trouble, and this game is going to go out and sale pretty soon. And
it's only a couple grand. It's fine.
I would say once you see the game out on sale, don't even buy it then. Like, I would wait until this game goes on sale for $5 or less. It's going to go into one of those boxes. If you guys keep your foot down on this game, it's going to drop to almost nothing, and then it'll be worth to buy it.
You know what? You know when I buy games, it's mainly after everyone else played it to see the reviews of it, and then I start playing it.
Yeah,
that's how I usually play it.
So
I mean, I'd rather not waste money.
Yeah, keep your foot down. Don't get Battlefront 2. Wait for the price to drop to nothing.
To nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, we're giving out these free games because you know you guys are being assholes.
Hey,
That's how I'm looking at it
kind
now.
of deserves it. We all kind of deserve the game now for free. Basically, if you think about it, the game does deserve $1. um, so here go.
I'll pay it for a penny.
So
Penny. That's
yeah,
much.
if anyone here is a Sony fan, then you guys watch the PlayStation experience that happened the day after the Game Awards. Um,
I didn't even hear about it.
I sat there and I watched it, and it was a flop. It was the most boring thing I've ever seen in the world. And it's like, come on, show me gameplay. Tell me something that, new games are coming out. Nothing came up. It's like anything big, something cool. I mean, they announced a couple things. I don't remember what it was though, because after they announced everything that was big, they kind of just went off and talked about some shit that no one gave a shit about for an extra 45 minutes. It's like, you guys just drug this out. Like, you guys had nothing for this, so you guys just drug it out. Like, I was watching it hoping for a Spider-Man release date or announcement or some gameplay of the new Spider-Man game. Or, what's that game? Kratos is in it. I can't think of the name. I feel stupid. God of War. There we go. The new God of War. I'd love to see gameplay of that. You go to PlayStation Experience to see PlayStation games, and they didn't really show anything. And that's what's disappointing. So yeah, it was a disappointing, and everyone on Twitter was making fun of it. That's how bad it was. Even Sony fans were making fun of it. Heck, there was a guy sitting there, actually interviewing the people there, and it kind of sounded like he was making fun of it. Like, it was boring. It was pretty bad.
Sounds pretty bad.
You have to admit, when they make fun of something on camera, on their own show, they make fun of how bad it is. You realize it's pretty bad.
Yep. I haven't heard anyone just outright saying it's bad, like on a live TV show or something like that.
Well, they don't outright say that it was bad, but you could tell that he was highly implying.
Well, I mean, making jokes about it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything about that yet.
Like, he kept on talking about, oh, look at you. Everyone's starting to leave now. Yeah. Like, yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, but that's all we have for the news that happened this week. There was a lot that went on. A lot of good things and a lot of bad things. But we're going
One of the bad things is all about freaking EA.
Yeah, actually.
Nice one.
But we're off to net neutrality. We started off with this last time, and we kind of lingered onto it for a long time. So we saved it for last, hoping that we don't linger onto it too long. So, net neutrality.
We're gonna do it.
Ends in 4 days. So, make sure you sign up for it.
It's just sending mail an email to the Congress people, and then you could choose to call them as well, and then they give you a script, and then it's really helpful.
Yeah, it says on 12/12, break the internet. So, we have until December 12th to join. And then we find out on the 14th. So, we have 2 days to do this. And we find out in 4 days. So, it's really serious. And I'm going to post the link right now. Right here. Make sure you do it.
I'll do it another couple times. Don't worry.
So that people, they don't end this net neutrality, because there's going to be a lot of sites that just disappear.
Net neutrality is not stupid. What is stupid is people are trying to get rid of it.
Yes, that is what's stupid. Net neutrality is good.
I mean, you're here to watch us for free, aside from paying the original base price of the internet.
Yeah.
But then you just have to pay extra to watch us,
And if you don't believe
which is really stupid.
that net neutrality is a thing, and you think, oh, okay, that's nothing. Well, if you think about it, in 2015, Verizon and Comcast was caught slowing down Netflix to almost a halt because they had their own paid subscription services.
That
So
would explain why Netflix was so bad back then.
yeah, so that I mean, there's other examples, and you can look it up online. But this is why if you want to watch Netflix and you have a Comcast, then you should be able to watch Netflix. I mean, they shouldn't tell you, oh well, because you're watching Netflix, we're gonna make sure that you hate your life. And this is basically this, but worse.
Technically, if you watch Netflix, you already hate your life and you just want to watch something. That's for me.
Okay, for you, I guess.
I mean, for Jess as well.
Let's go with yeah. So yeah, net neutrality. Make sure you click the link, sign it up for that, and get your name out there so that we don't lose our internet. I mean, seriously, guys, it's serious. If you're out of the states, sign up for it anyways. You know, you can help us. You can help America. You know, stay on the internet.
It's not just America. Once the U.S. starts doing it, then it's gonna switch on to
it does spread. It spreads
to other countries maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you save us, you can save yourselves as well. And you know, if you have anyone that you like to watch in America, well, they might go away forever. I mean, it's that kind of serious. And it's kind of sad that, you know, this is what we're going into. This is the kind of world we live in, where people we're begging everyone. And if you're, who cares about your age? If you care about the internet, sign up. Anyone of any age can make a difference. So please help us out. Everyone matters. This is seriously it. This is the biggest thing. It's hard to...
Okay, these sites are already working to drive calls and messages to Congress to stop the FCC. I seen one. I seen one. Let's not put on here though, because it's that bad. I'll share an image just to you of how bad it is. One of the ones that is...
Okay, send it on Discord.
Discord. Damn it. Discord isn't one of my windows.
Oh, sorry. If I open it up on Skype, then everyone will see it.
Yeah. I mean, you should be able to just see it. There is another link in there, which is join the protest on that site. And you should scroll down a little bit.
Okay.
Then you'll see.
I'll check it out after the stream, then.
All right.
There you go.
Anyways, I think that is it to talk about.
Yes, that is everything. We want to answer some of your questions, though, and talk about upcoming news for Grimbomb. So, while you guys think of questions, I have a couple updates to talk about what's going on with Grimbomb. So, E3 is coming up in May, June area, and Grimbomb...
June area?
Yeah, May to June. I haven't checked the day. I don't remember the day, but Grimbomb is going to try to attend. So,
hey, if it is sometime in June, I should be able to be there as well.
That is the plan. I'd be buying.
Nice.
So Grimbomb needs more content, consistent content, to bring in more people. And
I mean, I'm on Twitch mainly, and that's bringing in some constant flow.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to bring up more people, bring in more content to bring in more people to join us. And if we hit a good amount of subs, which I'll update later what kind of subs, and if we get consistent view numbers on our thing, then, which again I'll bring up numbers in a different stream, then Grimbomb, then I will out of pocket pay for DP and I to go and cover E3. Now,
okay, I got the date, June 12th to the 14th.
Okay, there we go. That is when E3 is happening, and DP and I will go to E3 and cover it. Now, here is the here's a little side thing, which again, when I come up with numbers, if we hit the second number, which I'll come up with the second number to come up with, if we hit that number, we'll do a giveaway, and I will give away an extra ticket to one of you guys, so that you guys can cover E3 with us and have a subscriber point of view instead of a content creator point of view. So,
okay, there will be some rules that we'll set later on for that as well, because not everyone would be able to attend, even though we'd love that.
Yes, we would.
But you know, some people would be a bit too young to come.
Yes, there will be rules into that, but and if you are going to attend and you are under the age, you know, then we would request that you bring an adult with you. But, you know, we'll go into that much later into the future. And we have to talk about numbers and where we want Grand Bomb to be. But Grand Bomb is getting popular, and we want to keep getting more and more popular. And we would love to cover E3. But the issue is, you know, I have to pay that out of pocket. That's a lot of money to pay out of pocket. And, what's the point of paying that much out of pocket if, you know, covering it, if people aren't going to watch us to watch us cover it? Like, yeah, we're going to have a fun experience, but where's your experience that you're going to enjoy out of it? So,
yeah,
that's the point into it. And we're going to talk more about it and talk numbers and see where we want to go with it. And once we get there, then, yeah. So, yes, we want to cover E3, and we'll be, you know, getting tickets to go there. All we ask is, you know, share our stuff and get our name out there so more people subscribe to us and watch us, because, you know, what's the point of covering something if only 2 people are going to watch it? That's the thing.
I mean, we'll still. I mean, I still want to go regardless, anyways, in my opinion.
Yes. But it's kind of a news thing, and I do have people in the industry that I can talk to and get us some exclusive footage, you know, with extra things. You know, I know a couple of people, and you know, we can. I don't want to say any names or say anything else, so yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Of course, he doesn't get that neutrality. He's a little bit behind, but oh well. I'll let him stay where he's at. I'll stay where.
I feel like he's not. He just doesn't want to get it. That's how I feel sometimes. But instead of dwelling on the subject, let's do something else.
I have more things to announce. But I'm kind of waiting for what net neutrality is going to go with. So, depending on how things pan out through this week, by next Sunday, I will be announcing a couple more things, which is exciting. So, yeah. Still, guys, do you guys have any questions for us while we continue talking about what's going on throughout the week? What do you have planned on streaming throughout this week? DP? What do you have planned for streams this coming week?
Oh, well, I'm planning on finishing Ocarina of Time Master Quest tonight. That's the big thing. And I'm planning on actually trying, you know, a new thing. I'm not sure. Maybe just some different Nintendo game after that on Monday. You know, I'm trying to do daily streams, and it's a lot of fun so far for me.
There you go. And I keep on trying to play my games, and possibly after stream we might jump over to Twitch and see me play South Park, The Stick of Truth. And
there is some things that I could try and help you to get to as well. You know, I'm not sure if you've seen any of my streams, but they're a little bit different now. I mean, you could just look at one and you could see it's a little bit different already.
Okay.
Like overlays. a lot of fun with those.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit. Just chat box, and then if someone follows, there's something that pops up. It's fun, in
Okay.
my opinion. I got a
Well,
good website for that.
we can talk about that after stream. Um, Seems like no one has any questions or anything for us, so, and Artie's still behind, so he's kind of out of the picture. So, guys, I'll see you guys later.
Wow, that's
Every
just rude.
well, we talked about a lot of things, and I want him to actually, listen to it instead of skip through it. So I'll leave him where
Yeah.
he's at.
Okay.
It's good for him. I know he comes on here to listen to what we talk about. So, skipping ahead to be in sync with us is kind of pointless. So I'll let him be where he's at and enjoy the stream.
All right.
So yeah, this is Usman from Grandma, and I'm signing out. And DP will sign himself out, obviously.
Sure.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Oh, oops. So, I guess I'll see you guys later. Nothing to see on my... I get a lot of calls on my Skype. Yeah. We'll just enlarge myself. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, I should have specified. Oops. So, I'll see you guys later. Definitely I'll see you guys later, and I have a lot of videos planned for upcoming videos planned today. Maybe a video today, maybe a video tomorrow, and hopefully we have non-stop content for you guys. And my living situation is improving, where it's looking like I'm going to be able to stream every day. So that is exciting. I'll see you guys later. Bye.